This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to WCFL DolFans Talk. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Better than I am, anyway. But it's not about me. It's about the Dolphins. Are we going to get that win tonight? Find out as we bring on our co-host, Mr. Dolphin Winners.
What's going on, brother? How are you today?
I'm above ground and upright. That's all I can ask for.
Hey, that's a blessing to have, brother. I'm ready for this game, man. Let's go.
Let's bring on Mr. Tom O'Gara.
What's going on?
Oh, yeah. Big question. Are we going to get that win tonight?
I fucking hope so. I'm tired of losing. I'm tired of just close,
you ain't
but not close enough.
I think we're going to pull it off. I'm having some high hopes, and I think we're going to pull it off.
I think we all are. I think we all have high hopes, and I think we all see the offense getting back to the way it's supposed to be. That the defense has got to better. That's the key thing.
Have we heard anything about Hill yet? I think he's going to play, but I just wasn't sure since I've been out all day.
I can check on the phone, but I haven't heard or seen anything yet.
Game's
right.
I mean, so it's 90 minutes before the game. It has to come out. So I guess 6:30-ish we should know.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
As of now, he's still on the books on Vegas for prop bets and shit. So that's a good sign. But things can change rather quickly.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, right now, I'll be honest with you, Tom. Right now, we can't depend on who's playing, who's not playing. But whoever is going to be out there that's playing, they got to put up or shut up. Like, we're in desperation time right here, right now.
Absolutely. We've been for a couple of weeks, honestly.
Absolutely.
I mean, it really just comes down to if the defense can make adjustments. They're getting two starters back on the offensive line tonight. Their center and their right guard, I believe. Their offensive weapons are all back in place now with Buka Nakua, Cooper Kupp, Kyron Williams is the top 5 running back in the league. We struggle versus the run, especially up the middle. Hopefully Sealer's back because that should help a little bit there.
Right.
I don't understand waiving Brandon Pilley this week. We have no depth at the D-line anyway, so what are we doing there? I don't get it at all.
Well, according to our brother Russell, he just said Jalen Wright needs 10 to 15 touches tonight if Vince wants to win tonight. Mostert needs to be third option behind Achane and Wright.
Agreed. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I can see a healthy split, to be honest with you. I'm thinking like 12 to 15 for Chan, about 10 to 12 for Mostert, and you're probably going to get 6 to 10 from Wright. If we could run the ball 35 times, we could put up 200 yards rushing. Even without Hill, we'll be all right. We need Waddle to step up, though, with Jonnu Smith. Got to have some balance over the middle with those slants, little crossing routes. I like they've been integrating that tight end screen down the middle, especially in the red zone. It looks pretty. Just please, for the dear life of God, do not give it to Julian Hill. Just don't. I'll have a fucking tonight. Mike McDaniel's so excited. I think we're going to have Julian Hill back, and the entire fan base is like, what the fuck? Why?
Yeah, exactly.
We have another Jesse Davis on our hands. He's got nudes of Ross and some stripper somewhere. Can't cut him. We got Kendall Lamb starting at right tackle for Ajax. Like
Right.
Lamb, just hope that he can come in and do what he does. I know this is his last hurrah. I think it's his 13th year at Appalachian State. So
Right.
let's come in. He hasn't played all year, sparingly in the preseason. So it's always hard to come out. I know the Rams have two young studs. I think one's a rookie and one was a rookie last year on the edge.
Right.
So you definitely have to protect to his blind side because these guys are physical as hell. I mean, we saw
Right.
it versus the Vikings a couple weeks ago on a Sunday or Monday night where Sam Darnold's helmet almost got ripped off in the last play. One of those ends.
Good evening, Casa Nostra.
We got the
Yeah,
mob in here. Cosa Nostra, we got the mob. The mafia coming.
We got the
Yeah,
mafia
man.
here, bro. I'm like this, man. You said everything that needs to really be said right now. It's just desperation time, man. We need to sit there. It's going to be a hard-fought battle, but if we play mistake-free football, we win this.
Facts.
Good evening.
Mistake-free is the key. We haven't been mistake-free. Like, we've been close to mistake-free. Got to create turnovers and pressure Stafford as well. Stafford's good, but he still doesn't have the mobility he had 5 years ago. So if we could set the edge, a hard edge, top don't run upfield, don't get thrown down and laid on top of like Deion Dawkins did to you 3 or 4 times last week. Set the edge. Stop doing these stupid corner blitzes or linebacker blitzes, taking your only good cover linebacker and Brooks out of the equation 9 times out of 10 when you do it. We'll be all right.
Right.
Make these in-game adjustments that you were doing the first 6 weeks, Weaver. I don't know what happened the last 2.
I don't know.
It's in the fourth quarter. It's like fourth quarter, mid-third quarter. There's something happens on offense, and the only mistake we make on offense, and then the defense just forgets how to play. They go into some high 2 shell safety coverage and just let everyone take the middle of the field. Tight end, slant. There's crossing routes the whole league is doing right now that's killing everybody. You're putting guys on an island out there to do that.
Yeah.
Do we have Kendall Fuller back tonight? Because I'm tired of kids already.
They didn't say he was out.
All right, so that's good. We have him.
The only person that was out for sure was Jackson.
Okay, that's a plus. Because we have Kohu's back in the slot today, so we don't have to worry about Cam there.
Yeah. Cam had a rough game against the Bills, bro.
Allegedly, his rating numbers were good. But, like, we could see the eye test. It's just we don't know the exact scheme and coverage, but there was no help coverage whatsoever. As soon as those crossing routes happened, you left them on an island versus the speedsters. It's not physically possible to cover guys.
Right.
When you're not getting pressures, you're covering guys for 5 or 6 seconds versus 3 or 4. Stop, Felix. Put shit away.
Between your dog and the pets over there, I swear to you, who has it worse?
Well, at least mine is mellowed out for now. She's laying underneath the coffee table. Hey, Miss Pam.
Hey, my fellers.
What's going on, love? How are you?
I'm doing okay. How about you guys?
Ready
for a win.
Ready for a win.
Ready for a win. And I do believe we're going to get this win. The Rams have definitely looked better in the last couple of weeks, but I think we're going to get this win. All I know is if our team shows out with the effort that the Detroit Lions showed out with, we're good. I don't know if y'all watched that game last night, but
no,
$100.
What did Tom say? I didn't hear him.
$600, he said.
$600. Well, hey, good for you. Hey, Tom, can I borrow some money?
Oh, I needed that. My losses all week. Well, I mean,
yeah. So
the game, what we were saying, contain the edge, slow down their playmakers, which is like almost impossible to get all of them in containment. But if Cup doesn't go for like 80 to 100 and Nakua doesn't go for like 70 to 100, then we should be okay.
We got to be on point, though. That's the key thing. That secondary's got to be on point.
It definitely
That's right.
does. Definitely need
Yep.
Jordan Poyer to pull his head up his ass. We're stuck with him, so hope for the best. He sucks, but can't be a liability back there because they go deep often because Matt still got the arm. He's not mobile, but he's still got the arm to go deep.
I almost match you exactly, Tom. Only mine is jammies.
Oh, God, I can't wait to change.
Yeah.
Something for the game, and I'll be getting into something comfortable as soon as I can.
Well, I still got to take a shower before I even go out to the watch party.
You got to watch party, Papa Paul.
Well, I'm going and participating. I don't know if I'm going to put anything out because it's Monday night and nobody hardly shows up for those things.
I don't know what people are thinking. If I was there, I would show up, Papa Paul.
I know you would, Miss Pam. I know you would.
And I'm a little too far. Like, I'm about 2 hours on the plane. I'm a little too far by train or automobile or bus. So I'll be there.
A little too far. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Well, I'll have a shot of tequila for you, Saul.
There you go, brother. I appreciate you.
James will be on deck in about 40 minutes.
Just how many shots of tequila do you want him to do for you, Dolphin winners?
I mean, he's a responsible adult and he's driving, so only one.
No work tomorrow, more than one.
Shit.
Oh my gosh. So
I'll have about 6 or 8 beers and 1 or 2 shots.
1 or 2 shots, 6 or 8 beers and 1 or 2 shots. Papa Paul, I would say that's a lot, but you're a big man. I know you can handle it.
Oh, yeah, that's an appetizer. It'll be good.
That's right. Eat a little something. Yeah.
Yep. They got good food there.
Is this at your normal place?
This is at our new place where we started going to this year.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that looks like, from the pictures, that looks like it's working out wonderful.
It is. We have our own space on the inside to set the tables up, and people can be inside or outside watching the game, and we have fun.
It looks really good, and I'm so glad you found a space that treats you right because you deserve it, and hopefully the club will grow. I would love to support it. I got to figure out if I can make it there because it's not a 2-hour flight, but it's about a 5-hour drive.
Well, if anything, I'd rather have you just show up to my April party.
Your April party?
Yeah, I have a party every April.
Yes.
So it'll be April 20th this year.
Is that for the draft? For your Earth Day birthday?
It's a pre-draft Earth Day birthday party.
Okay, yeah.
That's a holiday for me.
Bob Marley birthday holiday.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So
35.
We have a cornhole competition and all.
My husband's like a cornhole. I don't know. What do you call him? A savant.
Well, you need to bring him over and join in the competition.
He's one of those. The more he drinks, the better he gets.
I understand.
That's me. That's me at bowling.
That and pool. He's a pool shark.
Yeah, that's me at bowling. The more I drink at bowling, the better I get.
Bowling? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I like to watch bowling. I'll sit over there and drink my beer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
We had a lot of help yesterday in the AFC. Pretty much 6 out of 7 teams lost. The only team that didn't need to win was the
Buffalo.
Had a little help there. So, I mean, it'd be nice to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Kansas City Chiefs should be called the Kansas City Leprechauns.
Leprechauns. Oh,
Goodell, moneymaker.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, like, did they pay
9
the
straight.
kicker to blow that kick that bad or
I
what?
don't
Because
know.
I mean, look at the
seriously,
left side of the line. Who does that? The guy didn't even fucking line up. He laid down and got rolled on.
Absolutely.
I've never seen that shit in my life. That's
ever. And how many things have you never?
9 straight second half comebacks down by double digits in half of them.
How many things have you never seen in your life when it concerns Kansas City?
Right.
Over and
Please let me know
over
when you
and
do those games,
over.
referee. Please let me know. Oh, do you want to meet my teammate's girlfriend? She's a megastar.
Oh my gosh, they
I'll
just
get you tickets.
Fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
That was before.
No, I'm telling you.
Too much.
Because there is just no way. I could have blocked that punt or field goal. I could have blocked it. It was so ridiculous.
How about that 3rd and 10 sack? That was, oh, wait, never mind. We got to blow it dead. There was a timeout. There was a penalty. There was a review. Wait, what?
And how does that
Every single
happen?
time.
How does it happen?
They're amazing. Pat Mahomes does magical things, but it's like, yeah, I mean, everyone can be a little magical when you have 4 or 5 downs to do it, 5 or 6 downs to do it.
Well, that's the thing. Everybody keeps telling me how wonderful he is and how great that team is, and I'm telling you that's bull crap. He's a good quarterback. I ain't taking that away from him, but the crap that he gets, anybody is going to look good with the extra little specials that he gets. Anybody.
The crazy
I
part
mean-
is that they're not even whole right now. Wait till they get Isaiah Pacheco back and a couple other guys. It's crazy.
Right.
They're doing grocery store pickups here and there, and then the league lets them get DeAndre Hopkins for a bag of potato chips.
Oh my gosh. And there's so much backside of that, right? There's no way that they're only paying him because I'm like, how are they paying him? But you're right. There's so much back. Taylor's probably paying him. Seriously.
They got the Titans to pay most of his deal. The Titans just wanted out.
Good
Right.
Lord.
They paid for the first 10 games and they split the last 7. So they
Listen, it's not sour grapes. It's don't tell me my eyes are lying to me. I know what I see. And so about a month ago, we went to North Georgia and we went to this winery, really nice. There's this man, he's part owner. And, I've got my Dolphins stuff. Like it's clear what I'm a fan of. And I asked him if he was a football fan. And he went straight into the crap about Kansas City. I didn't know this guy from Adam. And he's saying everything that was in my brain about. Oh my gosh. I have pneumonia. I'm trying to be okay, but sorry, guys.
Good. Just take your time.
Okay, Tom, I got a question for you.
Sure, shoot.
Jalen Ramsey, Jared Verse, and Zach Sealer. Do they all get 1 sack each?
No. Jared Verse? No.
Yeah.
That's their guy. I mean, I think that there's a possibility he'll get one. I think that Ramsey's going to be pretty busy, and they're not going to do a lot of the blitzing with him tonight because he's going to have Kupp or Nakua. Pretty much should be Kupp every single time. Should follow him around. Basically, he should be wearing Kupp skin.
Oh, yeah.
And Odell
blitzes are going to come from Kohu tonight instead. You're going to have the slot going instead of the main corner.
Okay. Well, that's one parlay. Here's another one. Kyron Williams, Devon Chan, anytime TD, and then Devon Chan and Kyron Williams both over 79.5 yards.
Ooh.
What kind of yards?
79.5.
Just yards in general or rushing?
Combination rushing, passing.
It's light for that though.
No, rushing.
Just rushing?
Rushing. Okay.
Yeah.
I would say a Chan no for that. Kyron probably yes. Both will score, but I don't think that a Chan gets 79 rushing because it's going to be such a split. He might get like 50 or 60. If there's a combo rushing receiving for like under 100, I would take that instead.
Okay.
I haven't looked yet, so you're just giving me ideas of what's probably going to happen when I look at it in about 35 minutes.
And see, I'm on Hard Rock Bet, so
Yeah, I mean, they're all pretty close. They all just do different bonuses and shit, boosts or whatever.
Okay, so let me ask you all this question. If
yeah.
you guys are betting on these, on these games and stuff, which is fine. I'm not saying anything about that, but you can win $500 or the Dolphins win.
Oh, it's always the team win. My team has to win. I don't care if I win anything. It's if the team wins. I got to tell you 1,000,001 times where I'm down to it. It's like, all right, well, either they win and I lose, or I lose and they win. I'm like, well, fuck it. Let's go. Let's have the team win. Team win over everything.
Yeah.
I'm
I
with
mean,
you.
I've gone to the point of using reverse psychology because every time I bet on my team, they would lose. So I started betting on the other team, trying to get them to win.
That's funny.
I just don't bet on it. I never bet against my team, no matter what, even if I know they're going to lose.
Oh, I still had bets in there for my team. Don't get me wrong. I just would throw something in there against them too.
I can't do it. But I feel you. Starving.
Yeah, they a lot of them have Tua going for 250 yards or more.
The bad beat on that last week was when Waddle went backwards 40 yards. It put Tua under for the over threshold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was at 243, and he was sitting at like 257 before that play, and then they finished him out I think he went 24 yards backwards, and he finished at 257? He had 234, and it was like 240 over. Oh God. Austin Jackson placed on IR. Not expected to be season-ending, but needed a small cleanup surgery, so he will miss 4 games minimum. Perfect.
Oh, jeez.
You might as well hold him out if you lose tonight.
Yeah, I agree. But we're not thinking about no losses tonight. We're thinking about a victory.
Victory. Yep. I'll tell you what, you want to look at a team that's imploding. And I don't mean exploding, I mean imploding. And that is Dallas.
Oh, wow. Well, I predicted that. I predicted that the Eagles were going to destroy them this week. And I told a lot of people the reason why they are is because of McCarthy and that team. He's lost the locker room a while ago.
A long time ago.
A long time ago. You know what I mean? Ezekiel Elliott, you got suspended the week before. Then you fumbled the ball in the red zone.
Yeah.
That cost 600 right there. All I needed was fucking Rico Dowdle to score. Everything else hit. My other 5 legs. I'm sitting there. I'm like, why is Zeke coming in? And then the fumble happened. I'm like, yep, you're useless.
Well, and the thing is until Jerry Jones is not running what's going on, they will not win. That man wants to, he wants a coach that's going to do what he says, and it will not happen. It will not happen because you're not going to get a quality coach in there that's going to kiss his ass. And I'm surprised Mike McCarthy, has lasted as long as he has. Seriously.
Right.
When I look at them,
they finally got a playoff win, and then the next year Dak with the 4 seconds. So I think it gave him a pass to be like, well, it's not like he's coaching wrong. Dak is an MVP finalist. CeeDee Lamb's a top 2 receiver. He just got he got saved by his players, and that's kind of what we're relating to the Dolphins. That if the Dolphins say they win 6 of their last 9, it's okay. Well, probably saves Greer's job. Probably saves McDaniel. McDaniel's going to be safe anyway, in my opinion. But then it's like, if they lose out and they don't win any games or they win a couple games, if they're in the 3 or 4 hole right now with these top 4 quarterbacks and people being quarterback hungry, you might be able to take that pick and chip it back. Like, all right, cool. You want Shedeur Sanders, the Giants? Well, give us everything. You want, you know what I mean? One of these other kids? Give us what you got. You might
What's
better
up,
mortgage
Chef
that
Jew?
way. So,
Hey, Chef. So, the thing about that is, when you look, and I've said it several times, Dallas in the last, I don't know, 20 years plus, their last chance to be a Super Bowl winning team was when Parcells was there. When Jerry Jones chose, what's his name? Terrell Owens over Parcells. Parcells was out of there. He had that team poised.
I mean,
But
Parcells came to our team and destroyed it, though.
What's up, Shake Money?
yeah, in a different capacity, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's the same thing with Phil Jackson with the Knicks. He was terrible for the Knicks when they got him. It was just the end of what he had. The aura of who he is and what he brought to the table is kind of finishing, kind of what's happening with Belichick. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see if Belichick gets a shot in New York next year or in Dallas. Because New York's kind of in the spitfall right now, too. You blame the coach, you blame the OC, you blame Hackett, you blame this one, you blame that one. You got Devontae Adams dropping touchdowns. You got Rodgers doing his whole fucking self-care thing. They owe him $50 million next year, regardless if he plays or not. That's $50 million in dead money next year, no matter what.
What's up, Papa Smurf?
So, hey, Papa Smurf. So, one of the things that Chef brought up that I heard as well was that Primetime might be going to Dallas. Of course, that just sounds like, of course,
The
something they would be saying.
The other rumor was New York, too, because then they could draft his son at 3, fire Dable, and then hire Dion to be head coach for the Giants.
Yeah.
That was another one, and I think that appeals more to him because if he can stay and coach his son. But, yeah, at the same time, Colorado's doing their thing this year. He brought the school in tens of millions in fundages and eyeballs across the country. If they do anything, even if they're not in the top 12, they went from a 2-win team to a 5-win team to a possible 9-win team, and then he could leave with both his kids and go to the league. He's gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And you can't blame him. You can't blame him for that. Anybody, that's a dream, right? Anybody would do that.
Another guy I see possibly for Dallas, if you can get him to leave, is Kirby Smart from Georgia.
Yeah.
Because he'd be a perfect fit for there. It's what they need. It's what they lost in Dan Quinn with better time management. See, Quinn is doing well in Washington because he surrounded himself with good offensive coaches that fit Jaden Daniels' scheme. So he walked into having a great defensive line with a defensive geared team, and just bring in all these boosters and all this money, and then bring Showtime with Magic Johnson, get Daniels, and then you got Washington's back.
The problem with Dallas, though, is that as long as Jerry Jones is running things, he won't stay out of it. He can't see the forest for the trees. So he doesn't understand he's the problem.
That's his problem. He's got to let go. Look, you want to be able to have an opinion in your GM and your coach and all your executive and your VPs. Sure, you could chirp. It's your team. It's your money. But when you're making all of the decisions, it just doesn't work. Because then you have a yes man.
That's what he has. He has nothing but yes men, and he's an idiot. And by the way, Shake, I can't stand them damn girls.
I mean, Miami's got
I hate them.
McDaniel needs to grow some balls. Wheelbarrow your balls and man up and start telling, this is what I want. Demand shit of people. Stop trying to be too friendly with them. That's his one problem.
Well, the thing is if you can't grow the pair, hand your pair over to somebody who can take care of business. Delegate. You want to be the guru? Be the guru, because there is no doubt that the man is brilliant when it comes to scheming plays. No doubt. But he does not know how to lead that locker room.
It's a lot to chew. You're trying to be like a de facto OC, a
Yep.
play designer, a game day play caller, a head coach all at the same time, and you're 39
Yep.
years old. I mean, it's a lot
And
to
a
bite off, Mike.
babysitter. And
Right.
a babysitter. So I got to bring up something else that I heard today. That was interesting. They were talking
I
about
didn't do it.
you. I heard you
Not this
did.
time.
I heard it was you. So the thing I heard was that Dallas, in all the firings and hirings, they have not fired the GM. So does that sound familiar? Anybody?
Yep.
Yep.
So, they're sticking with the GM because, he's probably a total noser. If you don't know what that means, I can't help you.
He knows where the bodies are buried.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Bubba Ball.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Thank you for the support to the 10 people that are watching on all the platforms right now. We're at the half an hour mark.
Yeah, hit the like and subscribe. If not for these dudes, for me.
Let's do our quick commercial break.
What's up, y'all? This is Chef Jew. Looking for a great chef for your next catering party, private party, office party, etc. with welcome watering meals and desserts? Let Chef Jew Catering and Sweet Treats take care of it for you at an affordable price. Call me at 786-804-8096. Also, reach me at chefjewcatering@gmail.com. Direct message on Facebook and Instagram at Chef Juice Catering. Chef Juice Catering and Sweet Treats. Food with a passion. We do it all.
Chef Juice Catering, Miami-Dade area, Palm Beach. Get your sweet treats and good eats.
And you won't be sorry. You will not be sorry. He's wonderful. And if you don't know him, which I'm thinking everybody in the chat knows him, but if you don't, it's a sweet treat to get to meet him.
Absolutely.
So I'm looking at this game tonight,
Mm-hmm.
and the way our offense played last week, we just really need to get the offense and the defense to show up at the same game. Ooh.
Chef Jew, no,
That
don't
looks
send me. Chef Jew, don't send me a picture. I want the turtle cheesecake.
That's right.
I don't want a picture. I want the cheesecake, not
And
the
the red velvet Oreo cheesecake.
Oh,
Are you kidding me? With a
yeah.
biscotti cookie crust? Oh, Chef Jew.
Yes.
I just gained 5 pounds reading that.
I want the cheesecakes. I don't want no damn pictures.
That's gotta be. Oh my God! If anybody doesn't know what biscotti cookie crust is, oh my God!
Oh, it's just ridiculous.
Yo. Oh my God!
Chef Jew. Goodness
Red
gracious.
Oreo cheesecake. Jeez. My God, I'm lactose intolerant. I'll
Chef Jew, I don't care if it's on your Facebook or Instagram. I want it here in my house so I can put it in my belly.
I was going to say, you can't eat it off of Facebook. Hey, sweet girl. Hey, welcome in.
Hi, Miss Lisa.
Glad you're here. Hit the like button. That's our girl. I'll tell you what, I loved seeing Maria come in the other night. That was amazing. Her hair's gotten so long. She looks so beautiful. So glad to see her come in. And I'm not looking for anything from her. So that was an honest review of her hair.
I don't look for anything from anybody. And that's an honest review of me.
Right. There's Campfire Tom. I'm telling you, we're dressed the same, Tom. Only mine is jammies. You can't borrow them though.
That's funny.
Cosa Nostra. I just like saying Cosa Nostra.
Where the body's buried.
Where the bodies are buried.
Yep.
That's right.
Who's the body story?
Where's John Gotti? Where's Jimmy Hoffa?
Yeah, you know where Hopper is.
Definitely.
The Hudson River?
So the main stadium.
Is what?
With some mixed shoes.
Oh yeah. I don't know that word Cosa Nostra.
It's like the secret society.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of things I don't need to know. I don't want to know. I don't need to know. It's okay.
Yeah, Shake. You don't troll people, and I'm 4'11", 110 pounds.
Yeah. He's the spoon of the year lifetime trophy award winner for a reason. Oh, code of silence. Omerta. Is that right, Costa? What are you making for us tonight, Tom?
I'm doing some wings right now, and then I don't know what else is gonna happen. Maybe some fucking roasted taters or something.
Right.
And then lots of Jameson to deal with this fucking team.
Oh, no, I'm not a whiskey girl, so I'm not doing the Jameson, but I have Jameson.
Just a little guy tonight. Maybe a pint tonight because I got work.
A pint, just a pint.
Maybe a pint. Maybe another pint tomorrow. And I'm going to Sixers Knicks winners.
Oh shucks, that's a win for you guys,
I don't know. We can't seem to win in the fourth quarter.
dude. We can't win. Period. We got our second win of the season just the other day.
Well, I can't wait to welcome Joel Embiid back to fucking Embiid chants in his own house again.
Oh my God, yo, that dude. I'm not happy with him either. I'm just not happy with him crying on TV talking about, oh, all I've done for this city. I'm like, dude, you haven't won a championship here.
What have you won? Nothing.
Oh Lord.
Second round exit, 7 years straight.
Absolutely. First round exit last year.
To the Knicks.
Absolutely. So I'm not trying to hear nothing.
He's a bum. Guy's got all the talent in the world and just can't get out of his own fucking way. It's like, this team waited for you, JoJo. JoJo, you can't even stay on the court for more than 50 games at a time. This team waited 2 years for you to get your shit together to play.
Absolutely.
Find the league how you deserve an MVP. And then you got, I played 66 games, but I don't have any back-to-back, so that still puts me in quality to win, contention. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Dude,
Tell me what you really think, though, Tom. What do you really think?
Look, I had respect for him until last year, and he put fucking Mitch Robinson in a heartbreak hit ankle lock for no reason whatsoever. Like, he was playing tackle football on a basketball court last year during the playoffs and hurting players for no reason. I lost all respect for him. Then, I got Bell's palsy in my face, but you're still hurting players. You're kicking guys for no reason. He was doing Draymond Green last year, all playoffs. I got no sympathy for that man, period.
So Step 2 said,
I don't know how you could smack a reporter and only get a 3-game suspension.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He should be in jail. He should be arrested. Are you kidding me?
Smack the reporter after
Smack
someone
the
made a
reporter.
comment. Going to use that, like, well, he said something about my brother and my son who died in Africa.
Oh.
It wasn't like a disrespectful comment. It was just like, how do you feel now, like, without playing without him? Or, like, is your mental, like, there or whatever? Like, he's basically asking because you got all these extra problems going on and all these things that you're complaining about. Like, is it more than basketball? Obviously it is. Like, can you keep your emotions in check? And the next thing you know, he runs over and grabs him by the jacket and then smacks him.
Oh my gosh.
3-game suspension.
I'd be suing that dude.
I
Hell
would
yeah.
too.
Especially when he makes $250 million, I'd be suing him too.
Yep.
Favor, JoJo, smack me.
Little moron. So Chef Juice said he should be up for the Big Spoon Award. He can't get the Big Spoon Award. He can have the Sweet Spoon Award. I'm just gonna have to make another award for Chef Juice.
Well, I tell you, if he was to come along and smack me, I'd be flopping around like a dead fish and make sure everyone gets it on camera.
There you go. Papa Paul's thinking ahead.
That's what JoJo's good for. He learned from LeBron. He flops around anybody.
That way I have a good lawsuit against him.
There you go. Papa Paul's thinking ahead.
I'm with you on that one. Cameron, I'll see him tomorrow. I'll be chasing Jalen Brunson around probably. And then tomorrow night, if anybody likes college basketball, you can watch the reincarnation of Larry Bird start to take over Cooper Flag.
Yes, sir. Duke all day.
Dude, he's so good. He just fills the stat. 17 years old, 6'10", white boy from Maine, point guard.
He got a handle.
6'10", 17 years old.
Yes.
And
Oh my
gosh. And shoot the threes like I don't know. I don't want to say Curry, but let's say Clay because he's pretty good from beyond the arc too.
He's a 6'10" kid that plays like a guard. That's exactly what he plays like.
Larry Bird and Kevin Durant mixed with ball handling skills.
Yeah, that's
well.
dangerous.
See, that's the thing that kids that grow really fast like that, they don't get good control of their faculties. So when you have somebody that is that height and has that kind of control over their body and how they can move, good Lord.
Oh yeah, kid's real deal. He'll be #1 overall pick next year. Pretty much.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Foregone conclusion. As long as he stays healthy.
Hey, Tom, don't forget when you get the chance, send me how much I owe you for what I'm ordering.
Yeah, I got you. I'll probably find out. What's today? Monday. I'll probably find out like Thursday, Friday at the latest. Is my guess.
Okay.
Got 404 pieces overall.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big boy. Sure.
Yep.
But yeah, I got you. No problem.
I'm getting 2 more jerseys and 2 pairs of shorts.
Yeah, the shorts are comfy as hell. I got all varietals of them.
I'm not even ready to talk basketball. First of all, I'm not a big basketball fan. I'll watch the madness, but right now you got football on every night of the week, and that just makes me.
Yo, Dan Burke.
Burkster.
What's up, Burke, man?
Hey, Dan.
What's up, brother? How are you, man? Mr. Finstones himself.
Hey, Mr. Finstones, this next home game we have, Saul won't be there to stop me from dancing.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Good night, our friend Cosa Nostra. Good night. I'm putting it in the chat, but you're driving, so I just want you to hear it.
Yo, so Berg, you're responsible for when you got to sit there and pick him up and walk him to his seats.
I'll take it on Christmas, but now it's all you, Burke.
And Saul hollered at me. He said, "Nope, stop. Nope, I'm not carrying you."
That's not what I heard.
Shit, that's exactly what I said. Loud as day. I think everybody heard that over the music. I'm like, hell no.
That's not what I heard. What I heard was, "Oh, please let me carry you."
Hey, just because I was jumping in, I was jumping with Burke at tune step for step.
That's awesome.
What's up, Ryan AP?
Hey,
What's up,
Ryan.
brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope little Eve's doing good.
Oh, goodness. Good to see everybody out there in the chat.
Yeah, 15
Hello,
minutes.
hello.
15 minutes. Yeah, I'm like this, man. The countdown is for real. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
2.5 hours till kickoff.
Absolutely.
What, 5.5 hours till W?
That's about right.
There you go.
I'm not a big hockey fan, but do you guys remember Miracle on Ice, the 1918?
Yes.
They made a movie about it. Team USA beats Soviet Union and then Finland.
Yes. Yep.
So I just had my friend this weekend go to Thursday night to get me Al Michaels. I'm literally completed minus the 2 passed away players. Al's in the top corner because he's the one who made the call on 80. All I got to do is get cuts of Bob Suter who passed away and then Herb Brooks and then frame this up. It's 17 out of 18 active players, the doctor, the assistant coach, the associate head coach, and the announcer. Not too bad.
Wow.
Been working
Wow.
since I was a little kid, and then my buddy was like, "Oh, I'm going to see Al Michaels this week if you need him." I'm like, "Yes, please."
That's amazing.
Pretty good piece for sure.
I don't know. Game food for tonight. I'm either going to have the cheesesteak fries that they have at where I go to, or maybe some wings.
That sounds lovely.
I'm making center cut pork chops in a white wine sauce with roasted squash, butternut squash.
That sounds delicious, Pam, but that's not football food to me.
It's football food here.
It's what's for dinner.
It's what's for dinner. That's right.
Salmon cakes, green beans, and wild rice.
That sounds beautiful.
I made a calzone last night.
Super nice.
That sounds delicious.
I did New York strips and baked brie on Friday. Shit came out.
Ooh,
And the
New
brie,
York strips and baked brie.
it came like real nice and puffed up. It was beautiful. I was happy with it.
Did you make that?
Yeah, I make everything. I'm pretty good in the kitchen and on the grill. I just don't have the patience to be a good baker. That's where my mom's good at that shit.
I'm not. I don't have the patience to be a baker either. They want you to follow rules and
Just so temperamental.
measure crap.
It says 12 minutes. What the fuck? They're burnt? How are they burnt? It's only been 9.
No, what it is this is the key of baking. So the key of baking is everything doesn't have to be fully measured. You can go a little bit over, depending on the ingredient. 9 times out of 10, don't go strong on like either vanilla or stuff like that. And then you got to just understand how your oven operates. Sometimes you got to kind of play with the temperature so it won't get burnt on the bottom.
Right.
Well, Dan Burke says, Tom, you need to go on Master Chef.
I'm down. I just
Me
might
too.
dictionary for some of those weird ass fucking ingredients they give me. I'm like, what the hell is this? What's it taste like?
We'll go as a team, Tom.
Well,
We'll go as a team.
I can make a mean apple pie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
I make the dough and all from scratch.
That's fire. I'm good at making those dunk cake things where you just put everything in a pot or a pan and throw it.
Those are great. Oh my gosh, those are great.
The brown sugar.
I can, yeah. Oh my. And the butter, the little butter cubes on top. I mean, that's, yeah.
Use the chestnut on the bottom too. So
the key to great bakers, though, is they make it look beautiful, right? So my baking stuff tastes good. It just ain't pretty.
Well, I used to also, when I worked at a restaurant, it was a lot of simple stuff to make, but they had pies there that I put together the pies, and the way I put them together was I would put the cross hatching on the crusted pies and stuff like that.
That's so nice.
It's beautiful. Do I have a lot of background noise? There's a lot of dogs eating right now.
Oh, what's the under over for tonight? Have they announced that yet?
Under over?
Sure.
Yeah, let me look real quick again.
I'm assuming, I'm going to say, before you say it, I'm going to guess this should be like 47 and a half, 48 and a half range, what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're right there at it. It's actually on Hard Rock at 48 and a half.
Sounds about right. If you think about it, the Dolphins last 3 weeks averaging 27, the Rams are averaging between 24 and 31. Spot on for Vegas.
I went the over.
I like it. I might go alternate. What's the line? Miami plus
1.5.
Miami's 2.5 right now.
2.5.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow.
I might do alternate, make Miami plus 3 and go over 47 and a half with an H-hand touchdown. Tyreek, if he plays, over whatever. Jonnu Smith over as well.
I did a plus 2.5 over 48 and a half plus 120.
Well, I mean, you think about the fact that they have us plus 2.5. You know, that's more like plus what, 4.5, 5?
Well, I mean, they're looking at it like we lost by a field goal the last 3 games. So if you take Miami, you lose with the points by half a point.
And
That's what they're looking at.
it seems like they're giving us, you know, because they have home field advantage, and that's usually what, 2.5 points.
Yeah, usually it's always 2.5, 3 for a home team. But I think that by 6:30, when we hear what's going to happen with Tyreek, that either could jump. The money will get spent at 6:30. That's what I'm waiting for to put my bets in to see what that last injury report looks like.
Right.
Find out who's playing, who's not playing. If he's playing, I feel like it could jump. 48 and a half might end up going like 49 and a half, 50 before kickoff.
Well, I can tell you, I don't know anything about over and under the line. I know a little bit, right? Like I know just enough to be maybe dangerous, but I know that signals to me that they think we're going to do pretty good. I know we're going to do good. So
I hope so. I'm with you. I think that it could be good. If it's not good, you just nail it in at that point. They won't.
yeah, they can't be mailing it in. I mean, like I said, looking at the game last night and seeing how hard fought Detroit was, they didn't concede anything, nothing. 5 interceptions, and they overcome that.
Correct. Detroit, the Houston Texans didn't score in the second half at all.
That's right. That's right. And that is something, right? I mean,
to be getting blown out 23 to pretty much field goal.
Yep.
Right.
And Detroit's field goal kicker is like 12 years old.
What's crazy
You know,
he never played college football until his senior year. He was a soccer
exactly.
player. He's never been a kicker. It's been like a year and a half he's been a kicker. It's crazy. 58 and 52 to win it.
And why not?
Well, and if you saw that,
as Brandon Aubrey from Dallas, whereas that never was a kicker, was a college soccer player, and then they took a shot on him, and he's arguably top 3 kicker in the league. Both of them. There's something's wrong with Justin Tucker right now. Not the same.
I can just tell you, I don't know if y'all watched the game all the way through. I watched the entire game, and those field goals, I'm sure you probably saw the highlights or whatever if you didn't watch it, but they were like, if you put a piece of paper between that football and the goalpost, it was a doink. I mean, those were so close.
The game winner kiss basically was like, if it revolved one more time or one less time, would have hit the post.
Yep.
And
Yep.
then even
Well,
Houston's kicker on the 56 was the same thing. It like kissed off, but like kind of bounced a little bit, like just rubbed it.
Yeah.
See, I'm actually going with a little bit here, Tom. We're going to get 3 TDs. Achane, Waddle, Mostert, and I put Cooper Kupp down. All of them anytime TDs.
I don't hate
$8 $8 bet pays 208.
I don't hate it. I'm probably gonna do Achane, Kyron, and Hill, but we'll see.
So you don't see right? No right?
I don't not
He's
a
probably on there, but
touchdown.
nothing crazy.
Not a
It'll probably
touchdown.
be like over rushing and receiving, and it'll be like something like 17.5 or 23.5, something like.
Okay.
Jalen Wright for an anytime touchdown is plus 500.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it? Wow. That is wow.
Now, if he gets the last touchdown, if you say Jalen Wright gets the last touchdown, that's 3,000.
I like that.
Good
I like doing first touchdowns. They're pretty fun because you know pretty early on if you're going to win or not.
Well, if he gets the first touchdown, it's plus 2250.
Yeah, no, he won't. It'll be Achane, Mostert, Hill, or Waddle. Those are your 4 pieces for first touchdown, most likely. Probably Achane's probably the favorite.
Yeah, he's
something like that.
He's plus 500. Tyreek's plus 650, and Mostert's plus 1,000.
Yeah.
Do you guys think Tyreek's gonna play tonight?
We'll know in a half hour. I think he will play, though. I mean, I watched a man break his foot versus the Jets a couple years ago, come out in a walking boot, heal his broken foot in 3 days, and play on Thursday night. I was like, wait,
Good
what?
Lord. Wow. He
And also
is
have 180
tough.
yards and 2 touchdowns. I was like,
He
what the
is
fuck?
tough, and
John? What's up,
I'll
John
tell you what.
Featherland?
Hey, John. The thing that I think that I can celebrate is that the Jesters keep losing. And
They're a mess.
Yeah.
looking at the face of Rajes, oh my gosh, it makes me so happy to see him aggravated.
What else? What other
I
excuses
just
can they come up
smile.
with? What other excuses can they come up with? Like,
None.
Yeah.
it was the coach, it was the personnel. So let me bring in 5 guys from the Packers. Okay. Now it's the head coach. Oh wait, the OC, don't fire him because my boy in Hackett. Just demote him. All right, let me get Devontae Adams. All right, we need offensive line. All right. What's the excuse now?
That has been my thing. Who you gonna fire now, Rajes?
He don't
Because
care.
he
Like,
is.
$70 million this year, and he's got $50 million coming to him dead money next year, even if he retires. He doesn't.
That's who they need to get rid of. He is a cancer. You know that locker room. You can just imagine what he's like in a locker room.
I just don't understand. They did what we did. Didn't get a viable backup. For a guy who's 41, coming off an Achilles tear, you didn't think to get a viable backup quarterback last year?
They could afford them. They could afford one.
Because they
also didn't
paid
put
him
insurance
so
on it.
much.
I agree, but I mean, Woody Johnson don't care. He'll spend the money.
Mhm.
Well, on
And
this
he's
note,
such an
folks,
ass.
it's time to say goodbye.
All right, let's get this fucking.
Oh, look at the puppy. Is that one of the babies, Papa Paul?
That's the one we kept. That's Princess Diana.
Oh,
I'm gonna say we
she
win
is
tonight,
so
30 to 20.
cute.
30 to 21.
I said 34-23.
33-30.
27-13.
All
I
right.
like it.
Everyone have a good night. Peace, love, and fins up, everybody.
Love
Peace,
and
love,
stuff.
and fins up.